Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of one standard ranked ladder with a Lord Skitter token based deck that also is going to be playing around with the Virtue of Loyalty and Persistence. So basically we're just going to be wanting to flood the board, play our Virtue of Loyalty, and grow all of these little tiny tokens that we're playing. So to take advantage of flooding the board, we're going to be playing Lunarch Veteran and Ellis Ilkor. Both of these should give us plenty of time to fight against the many aggro decks in the format. Wedding Announcements and Emperors are very good token factories. Same with Lord Skitter, he just makes an army by himself. Shieldred is in here because she's kind of a staple in mono black. It will also give us a little bit more life gain. And the Eternal Wanderer up at the top is one of our board wipes. The other one's going to be a Sunfall, since with a token deck like this we can at least rebuild decently fast, and if we have the virtues out we can just rebuild out of the graveyard. Our removal package is going to be 3 Go for the Throats, 3 Cut Downs, and a Shieldred's Edict, as well as, of course, the Emperors and the Sunfalls, plus this Virtue up here. So if you guys are excited to see this list in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I'd really appreciate it. I upload to YouTube 5 days a week with standard content just like this, so if you want to support me, just drop a subscription. And with all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Alrighty, game 1. All white sources. We have a Skitter for 3. I think we'll find a black source by then. Let's lead with the vet. And looks like the opponent is playing Soldiers. In comes the Recruitment Officer. Let's attack. We will pass. Fine, taken 2. And the front line. And another. Let's Virtue. Let's play the tapped land, and we will pass. We did find a black source for turn 3, but unfortunately it did come in tapped. Down comes a vet. I think we just take 4. Well, if we can get to Sunfall, we'll be fine. The problem is there an untapped land on top? Who knows? Let's pass. Interesting. Let's try to resolve the Emperor.
I hope you're ready to lose.
We'll minus.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
And I think we just hop in front of the officer. Well, yeah, I still think we do. I don't really want the veteran on the field if we're possibly going to be sunfalling. What a clutch plains. They can spin the wheel. And they grab Thalia. Let's plus. And we will pass. And down comes Thalia. And back to us. Think we play Skitter. And the Phantom, I think? Or do we just go Skitter, leave open that? Yeah, let's go Skitter, leave open the Incubator. We'll make a token.
May your blade strike true.
And we will pass. Reinforcements. Lots of land from the opponent. They do have enough to activate the beachhead. Let's transform. They activate the beach and kill their board. We'll put a counter on the rat, and they concede. GG's. Alrighty, next game. I think we keep the all black hand, just because there's so many white sources in the deck, we're very likely to hit it. Yup, there it is. Let's take out an underdog. And I think we just play our Virtue of Loyalty on their turn, or do we want to go with Ellis? Yeah, let's go with Ellis. Since they did show us blue, don't really want to run the Virtues into a counterspell, since it's definitely one of the best cards we have. And Trespasser. I think we just go with Virtue. And the fealty. They show us their own Virtue. And back to us. Let's get in. And I think we just play Ellis here. And looks like it was another cut down. So, trying to play around to go for the throat there, but Shelly might have been better. That's not bad. Let's kill her. And we'll attack. Let's slam the Virtue. No make disappear. Cool. No attacks. And let's see if they kill it now. Very mastermind. Well, there's the removal spell. Let's play Shelly. Take 4. And a Trespasser. and they blitz an underdog. Well, definitely facing some beats here. Let's see what we get off the top. That Shelly attack was definitely a misplay. I thought that Edict was a go for the throat. Let's play the Virtue. Let's go for our graveyard, just so they can't talk Numa us. A little rude. That's not bad. Let's activate our fortress. And we'll attack. I think we just go for the throat. Oh no. If they top a land and just double blitz. Oh no, that takes 2 life. So let's see, what do we die to? I don't know. Don't really want to die to a counter spell, so let's kill it before they untap. And a trespasser. Don't think that's quite enough. Down to 3. Guess we'll grab wait. So if we grab Graveyard Trespasser actually, then we can exile a Mastermind, ping them, and Fortress is lethal. GG's. I'm glad I found the line there. Alrighty, next game. This hand is decent. We definitely want some tokens though. I think we'll end up keeping it though. Let's go with Lord Skitter here, which is a very good top deck for us. And looks like we're going to be going up against Esper Control. Let's go with the Emperor. She eats another counter. And we go with Skitter. I think we go with Skitter. That way we can hold open an Edict if they want to play a Planeswalker or a creature of their own. We'll eat a Make Disappear. And we will pass. And cut down. Okay. That's fine. Edict. Well, I guess I would rather give up a Skitter than a Shelly. Do we go with Shelly or the announcement? Kinda just want to get the announcement down. We'll make a dude, and we will pass. Let's get in. And we'll go with Ellis. And they're gonna Edict us. Okay. Away goes Ellis, and we make another dude. Let's attack. And we'll play Shelly. You have another counter? Okay, that's fine. Would rather Shelly gets hit with that than our Eternal Wanderer. Another counter? Jeez. Okay. At least we have Virtue here that we can play at instant speed. And oh my goodness, just those 3 lands, that is insane. GG's. That's pretty rough for the opponent. Alrighty, next game. His hand is pretty good, let's keep it. And looks like our Caves of Koilos on turn 1 was the correct choice, since we do get to cut down their first play a tapped land, and we might get to cut down their next play. Well, never mind. Let's go with Skitter. That's going to be at least a good blocker. And Adeline. Virtue of Persistence is really good top deck there. Let's make sure we tap stuff right. And in for 4. Brutal Cathar. And they can take out Skitter there. And a recruitment officer. Well, looks like he's back. Do you want to play Skitter or the announcement? I think we just want to get the announcement down here. We can make a blocker for the officer at least. And Intrepid Adversary is pretty solid. We'll take 6. Let's go with our vet. And Lord Skitter. We'll keep an Adeline in there, just in case we do get to the Virtue of Persistence range. And let's see how they attack. I think we double block the adversary, block there, and we can take 6. Let's go to combat, and we'll make a rat. We'll keep those in there, and gain some life. Let's pass. And unfortunately it does flip to nighttime. A Knight Errant of Eos. Well, that is rough. Opponent gets to look at the top 6, and what do they grab? They grab Adeline and an Initiate. And they go ahead and play the Initiate. Let's make a Might. And what do they take? They take Skitter. Okay. Alrighty, let's go to combat. And we'll get in for 10. And I think we just slam our Virtue of Loyalty. Untap and counter up. Another Brutal Cathar. Well, that's unfortunate. Definitely need a Sunfall off the top here. Unfortunate. We can play our Virtue, but that's GG's. Definitely got some big rats, but they can't block. A couple post-game thoughts for everybody. I think this deck is really fun. The Lord Skitter shell with the Virtue of Loyalty is definitely going to be seeing a lot of play in Standard, I think. Mainly in Esper, but there's definitely a couple other places that this can fit. It's very powerful since it's just like 2 cards interacting that just make a army that gets bigger and bigger and bigger and will eventually overwhelm your opponent if you have some other stuff to support it with. So I can't see a deck that contains this being just bad. There's definitely a lot of other really cool tokens that you can fit in this, and you can also dip into some third colors, so if anybody has any suggestions, drop them down in the comments. And with all that said, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.